Your dog may look completely uninterested in the game. They are asleep beside the couch, stretched across the rug, or quietly watching you without understanding why everyone is staring at the television. Then Team USA scores. The commentator shouts. The stadium crowd erupts. You jump to your feet, raise your arms and cheer. And suddenly, your dog starts barking. Maybe they race around the room, jump toward you, grab a toy, or bark directly at the television, as if they have been waiting for that goal all night. It can look as though your dog understands exactly what happened. But they do not know the score, the standings, or why one moment on the screen suddenly changed the emotional temperature of the house. So, what are they actually barking at? The answer involves surprise, social learning, your body language, the television, and the meaning that loud excitement has acquired inside your home. And pay attention to the final reason. If your dog keeps barking after everyone becomes quiet, or suddenly begins avoiding games when they never did before, the behavior may be telling you something more important than excitement. First, look at the exact second the goal happens. Number 1. The room changes faster than your dog can explain. Before the goal, the room may be tense but predictable. You are sitting still. The television produces a steady mixture of commentary and crowd noise. Then, several things happen at once. The announcer raises their voice, the crowd gets louder. You stand, people clap, bodies move in different directions. To you, all of this has one clear cause. Team USA scored. To your dog, it is a sudden environmental change. Dogs learn the ordinary rhythm of a home. Your footsteps, your relaxed posture, the tone you use before a walk, and the routine that comes before bedtime. A goal celebration breaks that pattern in 1 second. Your dog's first bark may not mean happiness or fear. It may simply mean something changed. The sound captured their attention. Now they need more information. And very often, they look directly at you. Number 2, they read your body before they read the situation. Your dog cannot read the scoreboard, but they can read the person standing in front of it. When Team USA scores, your face changes. Your voice becomes louder, your breathing shifts, and your movements become faster and larger. Dogs can use human facial expressions, vocal tone, posture, and movement as emotional information. They may not describe those emotions with human words, but they can recognize that calm has become excitement, or that safety may have become uncertainty. Your celebration is not one signal, it is a complete package. Your voice is loud, your arms are moving, other people may be reacting at the same time. Then your dog compares those signals with memory. If loud voices in your home are usually followed by laughter, play, and affection, they may quickly interpret the moment as positive. If loud voices have been connected with conflict, punishment, or frightening experiences, the same volume may feel very different. The sound may be similar. The meaning attached to it is not. That is why one dog begins wagging and barking while another lowers their body and heads toward the hallway. They are not reacting only to how loud you are. They are reacting to what loudness has meant in their life. Number 3, your dog may be asking the group what to do. After the first bark, watch where your dog looks. Some glance toward the television, but many check the people in the room. That glance matters. When a situation is uncertain, dogs can use the behavior of familiar humans to help decide how they should respond. Your dog may be asking, "Is this dangerous? Is this play? Should I come closer? Should I leave?" If they see relaxed faces, laughter, and familiar people celebrating together, they may decide the noise is safe. Then the bark changes. Their tail moves. They bounce on their front paws, circle the room, or bring you something. It looks like they understood the goal, but what they understood was the group. The people they trust suddenly became energized together, and the dog is deciding whether to join. You are celebrating the score. Your dog is responding to the emotional change in their family. Number 4. Barking may have become part of the ritual. Think about what happens immediately after your dog barks during a goal celebration. Do you look at them, laugh, shout their name, or rub their shoulders? Maybe someone says, "Look, they're cheering too." From your perspective, it is a funny shared moment. From your dog's perspective, barking just produced attention. Dogs learn from what follows their behavior. When barking is repeatedly followed by eye contact, touch, play, or excitement, it may become more likely to happen again. At first, your dog may bark because the goal startled them. But after several games, a pattern forms. The crowd roars. You stand. The dog barks. Everyone responds. Soon, your dog may bark almost immediately because they know what the sequence usually brings. They are not pretending to understand soccer. They understand the household ritual. The goal predicts noise. The noise predicts connection. And barking helps them enter the moment. Before we continue, what does your dog do when Team USA scores? Do they bark at the television, run in circles, bring you a toy, jump toward you, stare in confusion, or leave for another room? Tell us in the comments. Their response may reveal what celebration has come to mean inside your home. And keep watching, because barking that looks joyful can sometimes mean the exact opposite. The next sign is where many caring owners accidentally misread their dog. Number 5. Excitement and stress can look almost the same. A dog running and barking during a celebration may look happy. Sometimes they are. But movement and noise alone do not prove enjoyment. Excitement and stress can both cause faster breathing, barking, jumping, pacing, and difficulty settling. The difference is often visible in the rest of the body. A dog who is comfortably joining the fun may look loose. Their eyes are soft. Their movements are broad rather than stiff. They approach willingly, move away when they choose, and return without hesitation. Their barking often stops when the room becomes quiet again. An overwhelmed dog may look different. Their body becomes tense. Their ears stay back. They lick their lips, lower themselves, turn away, pace, or repeatedly look toward a doorway. Some dogs bark because the room is exciting. Others bark because they want the excitement to stop. If you assume every bark is joyful, you may cheer again or move closer at the exact moment they need space. Do not judge emotion by energy alone. Look for softness. Look for recovery. Most importantly, look for choice. A dog who feels safe can approach and leave freely. A dog who feels trapped may become louder because their quieter signals were missed. Number 6. They may think your reaction is directed at them. Imagine the celebration from your dog's position. They are beside the couch. You suddenly rise above them, shout, clap, and extend your arms. You know your reaction belongs to the television. Your dog may not. If you look directly at them or move toward them, they may think the emotional burst is connected to their behavior. Some dogs hear your high-energy voice as an invitation to play. They bark, jump, or grab a toy because similar movements usually happen before chase or tug. Other dogs become uncertain. Large movements, loud voices, and direct approaches can feel intense when the dog cannot predict what happens next. If your dog looks uncomfortable, do not pull them into the celebration to prove everything is fine. Soften your posture. Lower your hands. Let your voice return to normal. Give them room to decide whether they want to approach. That calm moment gives your dog new information. The sudden event has ended. The home is stable again. You are still safe. Number 7. They may be barking at the television itself. When Team USA scores, your voice is only part of the noise. The commentator shouts. The stadium crowd roars. Whistles, music, and chanting fill the room. The screen rapidly changes between players, fans, flags, and close-up faces. Some dogs ignore television. Others respond strongly to certain sounds or movements. A whistle may resemble a familiar cue. A sharp voice may sound like a stranger shouting inside the house. Crowd noise can resemble many distant people arriving at once. Your dog may bark at the television, look behind it, glance toward a window, or search the room for the source. To you, the television represents a distant stadium. To your dog, it is an object inside the home producing real voices, movement, and sudden noise. Some dogs eventually learn that nothing enters the room when the crowd roars. Others remain sensitive. And even a dog who normally ignores television may react when the volume rises dramatically. Number 8. If the barking continues, the goal may no longer be the reason. Most dogs barking from brief surprise or excitement begin to settle once the room settles. The goal happens. Everyone cheers. The energy fades. The dog relaxes. But what if they do not? What if your dog continues barking after everyone sits down? What if they pace, hide, tremble, pant heavily without exercise, or remain unable to relax? At that point, their nervous system may still be activated. Some dogs recover from sudden stimulation in seconds. Others need much longer. Temperament, previous experiences, age, physical discomfort, and sensitivity to noise can all affect recovery. And remember the change mentioned at the beginning. If your dog once slept through games, but has suddenly begun reacting strongly to cheering, clapping, whistles, or ordinary household sounds, do not assume they have become difficult. Behavior is information. A new sensitivity to sound can sometimes appear alongside pain, aging, anxiety, changes in hearing, or a frightening experience. One reaction cannot tell you the cause, but a repeated change deserves attention. Notice when the barking begins, how long recovery takes, and whether the same response appears during storms, visitors, kitchen noises, or dropped objects. If the reaction is new, severe, worsening, or affecting daily life, discussing it with a veterinarian or qualified behavior professional is a responsible next step. Your dog is not trying to compete with the game. They may be telling you that their body has not yet received the message that the excitement is over. How to celebrate without making your dog feel trapped. You do not have to watch Team USA in silence. A goal is exciting. The purpose is not to remove every loud moment from your home. It is to give your dog choices before the moment arrives. Set up a comfortable place away from the television in the center of the room. Keep the path open. Do not insist that your dog stay beside you, because you want them included. For one dog, inclusion means being close. For another, safety means being allowed to leave. Avoid clapping directly above your dog or shouting near their ears. If several people are watching, remember that many voices and moving bodies can feel more intense than one person cheering alone. After the goal, look at your dog. Did their body loosen? Did the barking stop? Did they choose to return? Recovery tells you more than the first bark. When Team USA scores, your dog does not understand the game the way you do. They do not know the pressure, the rivalry, or why one ball crossing one line can make an entire room explode. But they understand change. They hear your voice rise. They see your body move. They feel the energy of the people they trust. Then they make a decision. Join the group. Ask what happened. Try to calm the room. Or find somewhere quieter until the excitement passes. Their bark is not a translation of the scoreboard. It is a response to the world around them. So the next time Team USA scores and your dog begins barking, do not listen only to the sound. Look at the body behind it. Look at the eyes, the posture, the movement, and the choice to come closer or step away. Your dog may never understand why the country is cheering, but they are always learning what your excitement means. And when you respond to their signals with patience, they learn something even more important. Even when the room becomes loud, home is still safe.